I've got my 04 Trailblazer seat halfway apart right now. Every time you pull this seatbelt up out of here, there is like this fucking powder that gets everywhere. And I think it's just this seatbelt material. I don't want to get free dandruff every time I pull the seatbelt out. Who the fuck wants dandruff? I should not have fucking dandruff. You see what I'm saying? The plan here is to take the seatbelt out of my 2003 Trailblazer and put it in my 2004 Trailblazer seat, so that way I could take the 04 Trailblazer seat and put it in my 03 Trailblazer. Once I clean this thing up, this thing's actually going to be pretty good. It's what you can expect from a well taken care of car. Now there are some other things I'm going to take care of while I'm doing this. This is why I have to get a little bit more in depth with this seat repair. I just tack welded this piece back together. It held up for about a year. This has been nothing but problems. I just don't want you guys saying, you have to do all that for the seatbelt. You're just going to see the seat get broken down to the bare frame and kind of Frankenstein back together to make one super awesome seat. I want to keep these. This panel has not broke. I think I did this in 13, around the 13 or 14 era. So it's definitely got some miles put in it. This shit is going nowhere, and I want this on my Minty Green seat. So yeah, I'm going to put some fucking music on. I'm going to have to not do audio in this because I'm not fucking working in silence. Alright, so for the headrest removal, one side's going to have a little push tab. The other side just has like a little tiny hole in it. You can take a little tiny pick and penetrate the tiny hole. And you'll feel some kind of resistance in it. And then you can just pull this out. And if you come under here, you can just get your pick in there. There you go. There you go. Holy shit. Did it with one hand. And then back here you're going to find a couple of these push pins. There's a Phillips screw right there. This thing's an asshole. So I've got my trim tool ready. He's not too happy about getting popped off of there. What it is you got these two fingers right here that kind of overhang, and they go into two slots in this cut piece up here. Since I'm already right here, 18 millimeter. The thing usually is tight as a motherfucker, just so you know. Usually the nut will kind of tear up this material right here, so you know which way it goes back on. So I'm going to pop off those push pins. Run it up here and here. There's like Velcro. Now this piece right here doesn't come off until after the upholstery's off. And the best way I can describe it, there's plastic pieces that are mounted to the material itself. There's one little hooky thing on the bottom. It's kind of hard to do even if you've done it before, at least for me. If you think this is fun, wait till I gotta put it back in. hate my life. I just wanted you guys to see that I was wearing safety glasses. You know, safety first. Always take a shirt off before you take a shit. Let's see if the universe will cooperate with me today. Thank you, universe. So far, so good. If you look way up there, those are those little pegs for the headrest. That's all that trouble is for. You can see there's little cruddly dudleys up in there. That's probably why I had to force that motherfucker out. God damn. Well, with those out of the way, I mean, the whole thing pretty much just falls apart on its own. Get your cover out. Looks like on this backing piece there is another push pin. I don't want this kind of shit in my car. don't think I want their gross ass receiver. See, mine's been modified, and by modified I mean I ripped the wires out of it. When the circuit's open, the seatbelt light goes off. So if it's always open, it never comes on. And even these wire harnesses are different part numbers. For the most part, the colors look right. I think the difference is that this sub harness right here is what reads the little sensors that tell this shit where exactly the seat is. Will the power seat still work if you don't have any of the little sensors hooked up? So to answer that question, yes. So what that tells me is that the third wire, the brown with the white stripe, that has to be the seatbelt wire. That's the only kind of output that the 03 would have had. So really it's just a 2-wire hookup for the power seat. And if that's true for the driver's side, then that's also going to be true for the passenger side. So yeah. Still kind of curious why they changed lumber between a 4 and a 3. Damn, so even did a lumber seat swap from the, what was it, the 4-way to the 2-way, or vice versa. Hot damn. And I can honestly say, well no, I can't honestly say that. I was going to say I've never done that before, but I have, just wasn't on a Trailblazer or Envoy or what have you. Alright, so I got the seatbelt swapped over, got the lumbar thing swapped over. I think I'm pretty much ready to assemble this thing back together. Alright, so we got this motherfucker here. Pop these Christmas trees back in. Is there 5 of them? Anybody remember? I don't remember. That shit was like a week ago. Okay, 4 of them. We're going to put this gross thing back in here. Maybe it's not really that gross. But I don't want it in my Trailblazer, that's all I know. I'll tell you, this guy's this much. I just did the same thing to the one that's going in my 2003. The leather seat, that motherfucker sucked. So seatbelt's going to go right here. Lumbar and heat is going to go here. And then here will be the motors. If you leave seatbelt unplugged, he'll never ding at you ever again. Or at least in 03 and 04. I'm going to plug seatbelt in just because I'm a nice guy. Actually, just to show that it can be done. And then we have motors. Get in there, you fucking asshole. You know, I just realized I never tightened down the nut for the seatbelt. That's why you kind of shouldn't start nuts and stuff by hand. Because just like that, you can forget all about it. Yeah. I just want to share some seat stuff with you guys, since I don't think we've ever done this before. I don't think we've ever gone like balls deep like this shit right here. I know I make it look easy. I've been doing this for, it'll be 25 years in a couple months. One of the things that happens a lot now is cases like this where there's no real way to service any of the seat components in here, especially like on an older vehicle like this, where you can't just get the horizontal lift motor. You know what I'm saying? What usually we have to do, at least at my work, is we have to get a used seat from a salvage yard. The salvage yard will usually want to know the color, what features it has, if it has lumber, if it's power, blah, 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 blah. And a lot of times what it comes down to is that it doesn't match what's in the car. Like they have one and it's perfect except it's the wrong color. And I tell my work, like, I can make that work provided I get enough time to do it. And for a service like this, you're probably looking at about 4 hours of labor. That will include removing the seat, breaking it down, since it's already broken. That's my kind of like my learning curve right there. And then breaking the other one down, making one good, awesome seat. And you know, people are like, 4 hours? Yes, 4 hours. 4 hours, or you can do it your fucking self. You know what I mean? This is not easy. It might look easy on a YouTube video, but I'm telling you explicitly, it's not easy. Now, I don't know if Minty Green's going to get a new owner. I can't see anyone sinking any money into that truck. But just in case they do, well, they also get the seat belt that comes with the free dandruff. So that was pretty cool. Disassembled this seat down to the bare frame. I actually transferred the parts that I wanted out of, this was the seat out of my 2003. I got the seat belt, or as the book calls it, the seat belt pre-tensioner. Ooh, I call it a seat belt. I call this part the penis end. That part the vagina end. Self-explanatory, I hope. I didn't know that I could transfer the lumbar stuff, so the 4-way lumbar is still going to work in my 03 even though I don't really use it. It's kind of hard to wrap a video like this up because in the process of tearing this seat down, getting all the parts I wanted out of it, and getting it back together, there was like 5 seat videos that kind of went in between all of this crap, so I'm not really sure how to end this. So I'm going to end it like this. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you. If you don't like it, nobody cares. If you have subscribed, we'll keep your peepers peeled going back at least a dozen videos for anything that might look out of place, because my subscriber special giveaways always give everyone a fair chance. You know what I'm saying? Alright, I'm out. Let's go on a road test. Well, hello there, mates. Today's road test is brought to you by 2011 Ford Edge. Folks, whatever you need. Wait, do Australian people say folks? Well, either way, if you're looking for a car that sucks, this is the car for you. Actually, I'm lying. This is not brought to you by the 2011 Edge. If it was, I wouldn't be able to say that. That wouldn't be any fun. Look at me bouncing all over the place. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, this car sucks that bad. But whatever. Something to discuss. Who the fuck started the trend of the oversized big goofy glasses on women? Like, who's responsible for this shit? Listen, I was on Facebook the other day and someone I know posted a picture of herself and she might as well have been wearing a fucking welder's helmet. It's like, damn, I just wanted to see some titties, not watch you weld some 1/4-inch stock. Fuck. I don't know why girls wear big oversized sunglasses. I really don't. I wish I could figure it out. I wish I could get to the bottom of this. I guess, is it cool and hip to do? Did like a celebrity start the trend and now everybody's just copying them? Is it to conceal your identity? Because none of you are famous. The size of women's sunglasses, they have to like cap at some point. Is it when it's a full face shield? Who is the guys that wear the helmets when they're playing the music? I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about? I'm really trying to get to the bottom of this before I get back to work. I don't know. I just don't remember back when I was a young man, which was like forever ago. I don't remember girls wearing big, stupid, oversized glasses. Has to be within like the last 10 years. But what do I know? I'm just out on a road test. I don't know shit. Holy shit. Guys, I just realized something. These fucking glasses are like progressively tinted. Like if I look up like this, everything looks normal. And then if I tilt my head down, everything turns purple. That is just so awesome. Maybe this is a case of don't knock it till you try it.